Hello, this is Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts. Welcome back to my channel. So we are on, I don't know, part 5 of our book, and I've only gotten the front part ready to be done. This is the last 2 pages on the front part, so this is a similar look to what's on the first 2 pages. Well, no, sorry, the second 2 pages. So, anyway, I thought that would be all right. I'm going to cut a little mark in there. Let me measure it down here. Between 10 and 15, so that would be 1, 2, 1, 2, so right about there. There we go. Let's go around it with some Distress Oxide. This is Vintage Photo. I've pre-cut this one and have folded under 2 sides just to give it just a little more room in case something a little heftier wants to be in that pocket. So let's put this one down first. Put my pin in my little silicone mat up there so I don't lose it. And if I remember right on that one I did up front, I forgot to close the bottom. So we'll remember to close the bottom on this one. Let me get this bottom page out of the way. Oh my goodness. Doesn't want to get out of the way. There we go. Okay, now it is. Okay, just like before, I'm going to leave a little bit of room on each side and a little on the bottom, just so that extra shows up. Whoops. I'm going to put it on crooked. Please don't put yours on crooked if you can avoid it. They look a little nicer when they're straight. So I better set my timer. There we go. All right, on this page here, we are going to put this as a side tuck, leaving a little bit of space on each side again. And, oh gosh, that's pretty. I love that green. Just gluing 2 sides because it's just a little side tuck. And we are ready to flip our book over and start working on the other side. So that's the back, but it becomes kind of like the front now. So, what to do, what to do, what to do. We know we've got to have a journal in here somewhere. But in the meantime, let's start with another one of those belly bands here. Oh, let's do it here. Because because of the wonderful things she does. I'm looking for a small piece that will go down here. It's just a catch-all for this little belly band thing that we're going to make. It's just to hold the papers so that they don't fall through. There we go. I like the idea of a little bit smaller item. And I'm just going to fold it over. Oh, goodness, look how crooked that was. I am no good at making a straight line on something like this. I might as well just realize that right now. Okay, now we have it. Okay, now, oh, I just realized that some of my things that go from one side to the other are going to show up. Look at that. Well, we'll have to put it on like this. So, what we'll do, so we might have one of those in here somewhere already that shows if I folded it over the back. So let's start here and get this centered. So open it up and make sure there's no glue that's going to glue it down right away. And then we do need to put just a slight bit of glue right here to hold it down a bit. Maybe 2 lines of glue would be better. The idea is to hold it so that whatever you put in here doesn't slide on out. Now before I use this same item as our belly band, we can do that, or we could do one of these as a belly band this time. We'll fold this over like this. And we know it's going to come just to the inside of this and not go over the line on this side. So this is the other fold line. Sorry. Let's make sure it's going to fit. It's going to come in just a tad bit further. So you got to kind of work it if you've done as I have. And then we will clip this off. And I'm going to just trim this down a little bit, make it easier to get things in and out of it. Probably trim the other side off too far, but it'll be okay. Yep, I like that. Okay, works for me. So I came home early today from the Genealogy Society. My volunteer that works with me was sick today, so I only worked half a day. I didn't open the Genealogy Society because we had some unfriendly types hanging around. So if we feel good and safe, we will open up as a single person, but every once in a while we get some different type. Let's see. Always take the scenic route. Nope. Thoughts and theories. Today is full of possibilities. There's that. Own your dreams. Creativity takes courage. Listen to your heart. Perfect. Okay, now we peeled this apart last time to make it thinner. So let's do that again. And we went around it, I believe, with the pink. So let's add some pink to it so it matches up. I suppose we could use a green too. And let's put some glue on it. Oh! Whoopsie. Whoopsie daisy. A little pink on there. Not much, it's very light. Okay, so now we have a belly band. We need something over here. Now I made a little pocket here earlier. Let's see. Where did it go? Oh, I do have that. That's an interesting pocket. Oh, it was this one. Ooh, don't like that, it's too small. So let's look at this. We have a postcard there. So we could, no, we can't. I don't want it to say postcard. Let's here it is. Listen to your heart, Angela. Okay, I will. We're just going to do that little bit on each side. Nope. Right there. See if that tucks it in a little too far. It's okay if it does. I mean, it's not that big a deal. Okay, we'll put that one there. Let's go around it with some vintage photo. You know, this is easy repeasies. In other words, easy repeats. Now I've been putting the thumb hole in it. I'm just going to leave this one plain, and I think we might put some lace on it. We'll see. We may come back and put some lace on it. Because what I'll probably do is just see if I can get this paper pad finished up. And then we'll do some additional things. Okay. This was so narrow on the back there. I didn't do any clipping this time. So we'll see. Sometimes it kind of bulks up in the corners when you don't clip that little piece. But I'll squish the glue into it really good and out. And that will help. And I should have probably done that up here, because when you put things in, sometimes they get caught up on those sides right there. So, there we go. Okay, so we have 1 and 2. Okay. Now, where should that journal go? I think maybe, let me look at this side. Yeah. I think maybe we'll put the journal in right here. So let me grab some coffee dyed paper. And let's see. Oh, I have a lot of tea dyed papers. There we go. There's 1, 2, or 1 anyway. What happened to my... I had a whole stack. What did Angela do with that stack? We don't know, do we? Because you weren't here when I put things away. Well, we'll just have to use what we have. No. Oh, I'm gonna have to break into one of my last packs. There we go. Triple V vintage. Thank you. I'm going to have to order. That's going to be where my orders go and come from for this year, is for just the types of papers that I really need. I am not going to worry so much about trimming this all off even up here, because there's not going to be that many pages in it. Oh, boy, your coffee paper smells so good. Oh, man. Oh, it makes me want to have a cup of coffee. Coffee with your coffee paper? Yes, please. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which would be 14, and then front and back 28. Okay, so it is going to get tied in right here. So I'm going to have to clip this off just slightly for each one. Probably a good idea. So we'll take off just maybe a 1/4 inch. Somewhere in there. It doesn't matter to me if they're even or anything like that. I just want it to look good. That's what I want. Oh, now that one sticks out way too far, so let me trim it off. That must have been a slightly larger paper. Okay. Oops, come out of there. Find the middle. There it is. Okay, let's take a look at it in there and see if it's going to be too bulky. It's going to go right in there. I'm going to have to trim the top and bottom just a little bit. Well, not top and bottom, but just a little bit. Yeah, man, it's just a tiny bit off of each one. Okay, so I got to take them apart again. And it's just maybe 1/4 of an inch. See if I can do 2 at once. It would be nice. I think my blade's getting dull. 1, 2. And then 1 more. Okay, now I'm sure that's more than enough. Let's put this over here. We might need to make something out of that. Oh yeah, this is going to be perfect. Oh yeah, look at that. That's going to be nice. Gonna be nice. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So we are going to... We don't have to do very much to this, really. But let's just pretend like we need to do better than I would do on my own. Let's come down... Better get out your measuring device, Ange. Okay. I will. I'll get it out. So let's come up one inch here on our book. And we'll put a dot right there in the spine. And then we're going to come down 1 inch from here. and put a dot in the spine. And then between those two, it's almost 6 1/4. Let's kind of divide that up. We'll put one right about here. Okay, so we have those. And I'm going to see if I still have a pokey tool around here. Somewhere out there, I got one of these and never really got to use it. This I got from, I can't think of her name. Sorry. Her husband makes these. With his 3D printer. I'll have to think of the name. I'm sorry. I have to look our name up. So I'm just making that a little bit wider so that the needle goes through better. Okay. Let me grab a clip. Ta-da! Clip it on. There. Okay, there we go. Clips. Okay. So we need to put them in right there too. Right where our dots are. I'll put her name in the description box if I remember. If I don't remember, just ask me. It's pretty cool because you can't really see it, but there's this extra little pocket down here. You see that? Yeah, that's where this goes into. It goes into that little pocket, and that's what makes that nice little hole there.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
Apparently we got mail. I didn't hear it. I did not hear that. Okay, let me find my book yarn or book binding stuff. Go through a couple doors, I guess. Not sure where I left it. We have pink. Should we use that? That's a good one. Ta-da! This is a wax linen type thread. I want to say it's linen, but you know, it might not be. It might just be a waxed cord. Looking for my needles. I know it's not in that drawer. Hang on. I'm going to have to write on the front of my drawers so I know what's where. Oh, there it is. It's in with the glue. Gosh, imagine that. In with the glue. So I hope you're able to hear me okay. I didn't check. Let's throw that back there. And pull this out. I always do about 3. And I only use a single thread. When you move things around in your space, it's sure hard to get used to. I just use a large big eye needle. It's not pokey. Well, this one is pokey. I guess my dull one is out where I was doing some other things. Oh, it's right here. So let's see. Where should I start? We want it to finish here. So I'm going to start in the middle. Now we could have this tie on either side, it wouldn't matter. But we may have to reinforce this spine with some fabric. Goodness, hang on to that, Ange. Don't let it get away. So that would hide our thread on the outside of this anyway. So we may do that, reinforce it with some fabric. I'm going to take these off so that they're out of my way. And flip this here. Now, you want to take this thread and pull it the direction that you went up in or down in, so that when you poke this through, you don't go through your thread. Because if you go through your thread, you're going to have to start over, because it will make it impossible to tighten. Okay, now one of these threads goes on the right side and one goes on the left. Otherwise it wouldn't do any good. The stuff would just come right out. Now I don't want to pull this too tight, like I said, because I haven't reinforced this yet. And if I pull too tight, it's going to be, I have to pull it tight enough that this is tight. There we go. But we don't want it so tight that it rips the paper. Now I usually like to leave a dangle so I can add something to it. But I think because we don't want to bulk this one up, that we will just tie a bow in this one. And then I will clip this one off. They could still untie it and put some stuff on it, whoever gets this book. Okay, let's see if it works. Ooh. Yeah, putting it back here was a good idea because it was on the least bulky part of the book. So that's good. Okay, so now we know we have a journal inside of our book. Otherwise it wouldn't be called a journal so much, would it? Okay, so what's on the other side? That and that. that. So I think maybe here on this pink and pink page, yes, right here and here. I'm skipping a page. I'm going to do a repeat of the pocket that I added lace to. So I think we'll go this way, but this one we may not add lace to because we don't want to keep bulking everything up. Okay, so we're going to cut it right here. Bringing this over. Sorry if you can't see it all the way. I want to line these up really good. Hang on to them. Hopefully they stay even. Yes, they did. Thank you. Now the other one I did kind of an opposite way, like this. But I really want this piece to show on top of this green, so we're going to make a tiny little pocket here and a little larger pocket in the back. The one thing that we do want to do, though, is to ink it up. I'm going to put these guys all back there and make some room for myself. I'm going to go a little darker because I can see that there's a line on there that I really don't want to show. And I really don't want to trim it up any thinner because my pocket would get smaller and smaller. Especially if I made a mistake. So here we go, almost around the bend. Hi, Lippy. Okay. Uh-oh. Come on. Do, do, do. On the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. Okay. Oh, that's not the page. I caught myself. Thank goodness. Excuse me for sniffling my nose. She's a nose sniffler today. Oh, I felt bad that my volunteer helper was sick today. Felt bad for her. Uh-oh. Is that upside down? No, that's right, side up. Sometimes that really fancy handwriting is hard to read. My mom and my aunt always had super fancy handwriting. Oh, isn't that pretty? See, now remember on the other one we put lace on the inside. We're not doing that this time because, like I said, we want to keep the bulk down. We've got our journal back here and that's very bulky. See, now I think I want this rose in here, so I'm going to put this, line this up at the bottom, and we'll trim off at the top this time. Okay, make sure that's all lined up. Okay. Let's do a little distress scene. Didn't quite get that as trimmed down as I'd wanted, but I was just trying to work a little faster with it all. I really intended to have this all ready to go today, but not today, but Friday, but it's Wednesday, and since I came home early, I thought, well, what the heck? What am I doing sitting in my chair playing a video game? Get out here and do something. And so here I am. Okay. Yes, that way. It's off just a little bit, but that's okay. It's not that crucial. The only crucial thing is that it mostly fits. All right. The easy way to remember which three sides is to always put your hand on the side that you're not going to glue on. Just a quick important tip. Okay, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. Okay, so we have one of these flippy envelopes. I don't want to put it here because the journal's here, so let's take it to the front and let's put it right here. So let's vintage it up a little bit. And let's vintage it up a little bit here. Now, what we want to do is, oh, isn't that pretty? We don't have to cover the inside because it's so beautiful. But we do want some papers in it that will make some sense. Have you seen my ruler? I know I had a ruler. What I would like is my tear ruler. But I don't find it. She can't tear without a tear ruler. Okay, we're going to fold that one just like that. Gives a long piece and a short piece to write on. And then we have this one, and we can see that that one is too wide, so we'll tear a little bit off this side on this one. And even though it's been bent before, we're just going to bend it again, like this, and put it here, like that. And then we need another piece of paper. Oh, here's one. My raspberry died. My raspberry tea. Isn't that pretty paper? So we'll have a long one and a shorty. I do love that paper. Now let's put that towards the front. I think that's thick enough anyway. So, what we're going to do is find our little stapler. We're going to staple it, staple it, staple it, and then we're going to glue along the top. And we're going to glue right where those staples are. And then we're going to glue it to here. Oh boy, look at that. A little long. Shoot! A little long right there. A little crooked right there. But we want this to slide down in there, so. Okay, right here. We can't go with that right there like that. Oh, our time is up. No, we have just enough time to maybe add this right here. Okay, well, I better be ready to go next time, huh? With a big plan to get done. But we will do a couple extras on decorating. This one was really just to use up these pads. So we'll see how far we get. I don't think I'm going to get there. So now this part, going to go right along there. The idea is that it makes like a matchbook. Excuse my reach. Let's get that glue off of the book. Oh dear, made a brown stain. That's going to go like that. And it's just slightly too long. So I'm going to have to trim it. Hope I didn't trim it too much. I didn't. Okay. Let's put that right there. And it's going to go over here. Now, you could leave it open on one side, right here, and now you have a secret pocket to hide things in. I don't know, you know, with journals, it's always kind of neat to put in a secret pocket. So, let's see if it works. Yep, there it is. But just so they know it's a secret pocket, we better put that there. And then we'll decorate this up when we go back and decorate the book. So, what did we do today? Today we added these two and finished up the front. We added a pocket and a belly band with a stopper. Uh-oh. Tried to glue it down. Did you see that? Ooh, inch. So we have that. We have our journal. We probably need to put something here. So we can come back and do that. And then we have some blanks. We have this one and this one. And here we have a pocket here and a little pocket there on both sides. We're blank and we're blank, and we have one here with a secret pocket. So there we go. So thanks for joining me today, and I'll be back in a couple days. I'm so far able to do videos a couple times, get them posted for 3 to 4 times a week. So I think it's going really well. Just got to plug along and do it. So thanks for joining me, and I look forward to next time. Bye. Oh, don't go. Wait. Thank you for all your wonderful comments. I so much enjoyed them. I've tried to get them answered. I have new ones today, and I'll get to those, I hope, a little later. So anyway, thank you all very much. Bye.